1.
Okay, Anna had a question. A dog running on an open field has components of velocity. V sub x is 2.8 meters per second, and V sub y is negative 1.2 meters per second. At time t1 is equal to 12 seconds. For the time interval from t1 at 12 seconds to the time interval t2, 23 seconds, the average acceleration of the dog has a magnitude of 55 meters per second squared and direction of 36 degrees measured from the x-axis towards the positive y-axis. So let me get these numbers down. V sub x at our initial is 2.8 meters per second. V sub y, again, this is a vector, so we have magnitude and direction, is a negative 1.2 meters per second. T1 is 12 seconds. T2 is 23 seconds. And acceleration is equal to 55.55 meters per second squared at 36 degrees. Okay, now the way we do this, we've got to break that acceleration into x and y components. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a picture. There's the x-axis, there's the y-axis. This angle here is 36 degrees. Okay, and the acceleration is 55.55. So in this case, the x component of this velocity is equal to the cosine. Remember, it's opposite over hypotenuse. 36 times 0.55. And if I do that, I get, just a second here, cosine 36, close that off, equals times 0.55. It's 0.445. Okay. Now the y component will be the sine of that angle. Let's get that. .32 meters per second squared. Okay, so we know the components of this is 4.445 and 0.323. So our initial conditions, again, I'm going to do a little translation here and make this t sub 0. So I subtract 12, just subtract 12 from it, just get it back to 0. Subtract 12 from this, and I'm going to do t1, I'm going to call that prime, 11 seconds. So how much does he accelerate in each direction? Well, or what's the velocity after 11 seconds? So velocity after 11 seconds in the x direction is equal to our initial velocity plus 0.445 times 11 seconds. If I do the math on that, so I got 0.445 plus the initial velocity, 2.8, 7.695 meters per second. Now if I do it in the x direction or y direction at 11 seconds, and again, I'm going to call this prime so we don't confuse them, 0.323 times 11, that's equal to, again, this is negative 1.2. And that's 2.353 meters per second. That's our answer. Stay away from that dog. He's pretty fast. Don't try to outrun him.